You've taken one step too close to me.
Group 1. Group 1.
We've lost Charon.
Strike group acknowledged.
Fleet command is gone.
Strike group coordinates locked.
Emergency biotech teams are working to keep her alive.
Strike group moving into position. Group 4.
The collision asteroid must have served its purpose as a delay tactic. There's a large number of Titan ships located here. A mothership-class vessel is among them.
Group 1. Strike group acknowledged. Group 2 reporting. Group 4. Strike group confirmed. Group 3 reporting. Group 7. Group 1 reporting. Strike group, prepare for assault. Group 2 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 4 reporting. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 5 reporting. Strike group coordinates locked in. Resource collector awaiting orders. Group 2. Strike group, prepare for assault. Group 4 reporting.
All stations reporting by the numbers. Hold formation, let's keep it together now.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Group 5 reporting. Engage capital ship. Group 6 reporting. Strike group under enemy attack.
Light fire confirmed.
Reporting. Show no mercy. Pursuing targets.
Let's stay calm.
Strike group under enemy attack. Group 1. Strike group attack order confirmed. Stay on top of them. Pursuing targets. Group 2 copies. Engage capital ship. Group 4 copies. Move order confirmed. Engaging targets of opportunity. Group 5 copies. Group 8. Engage capital ship.
Acknowledge. Light fire confirmed.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Attack complete. Awaiting further orders. Group 1 standing by. En route. Strike group moving into position. Group 2. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 3 copies. Strike group moving into position. Group 1 copies. Strike group moving into position. Group 2 standing by. Strike group moving into position. Group 4 reporting. Strike group moving into position. Group 5. Strike group coordinates locked in. Resource collector awaiting instructions. reporting. Resources locked in. Standing by. Course set. Assembly underway. Reporting. Reporting.
Well, at least we survived that initial dirge. In fact, that was such a problem. The old, I don't know if it was Sierra or Relic motto, save early, save often.
Group 4 copies.
Now we have a long, arduous slog through open space to try and get into a good flanking position around the enemy mothership where we can DPS it before it has a chance to counterattack. In theory.
Copy. Strike group coordinates locked in.
A little weird, back in the day they'd have already hyperspaced in some additional waves. It'd take forever for the collectors just to reach those resources. Those have several kilometers before they get to where they're going. And no, I'm not skipping the quote boring bit this time around. This is probably attempt 6. Died in the first minute because they just hyperspaced 2 destroyers, 2 missile destroyers, a heavy cruiser, a dozen ion cannon frigates, a half a dozen assault frigates, right on top of you the moment you drop in. Doesn't matter how much firepower you have, the mothership is not tanky enough anymore to be able to take that and just keep smiling. And I have to keep my eyes glued on Sensor Manager, where you just get to look at dots, because Karen is out, which means we don't get advisories from Fleet Command.
Enemy reinforcements emerging from hyperspace.
Group 5 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Acknowledged, ready for escort.
Acknowledged.
At least resourcing has started.
Confirmed. Moving to destination. Copy. Strike group acknowledged. New formation acknowledged. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Strike group coordinates locked in. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Construction underway.
Probably going to lose these guys to a frontal assault force, although, technically speaking, that frontal assault force should, it should get blunted by them. Am I actually recording? Yes, I am.
Group 4 reporting. Strike group, prepare for assault. Group 4. Strike group moving into position. Group 5. Strike group, prepare for assault. We've got a situation. Pursuing target. No problem. No problem. Standing by. Strike group reports hostile contact. Looking fine. Group 5 reporting. Group 5 standing by. Strike group, prepare for assault. Group 6 copies. Group 6 copies. Reporting. Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders. Pursuing targets. Group 5. Strike group to battle positions. Watch for debris. Copy. Attack clearance received. We caught him napping. No problem. Pursuing targets.
Our own attack force is almost in position.
Watch for debris. Supporting friendly units. Group 5 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Reporting. Capital ship locked in. Group 6. Engaging targets of opportunity.
Light fire confirmed.
Group 5 copies. At ease. Roger. Attack withdrawn. Group 6 reporting. Confirmed. Copy. Strike group moving into position. Acknowledged. Strike group moving into position. Roger. Strike group moving into position. Group 5 copies. Weapons set to full power. Confirmed. Strike group under enemy attack.
Enemy reinforcements emerging from hyperspace.
Standing by. Confirmed. Acknowledged. Strike group coordinates locked in. Ready. Strike group coordinates locked in.
His defensive heavy cruisers have pulled away from the mothership.
Roger. Strike group to battle positions.
That's the support frigates.
We're going down. We're going. Ready. Reporting. Group 5 reporting. Strike group moving into position. Copy. Strike group coordinates locked in. Copy. Copy. Strike group coordinates locked in. Acknowledged. Group 5. Strike group moving into position. Reporting. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 5. Strike group attack order confirmed. Acknowledged. Copy. Lock all weapons on target. Group 5 reporting. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field. Engaging targets of opportunity. Gotcha. Group 5 standing by.
Wing, watch your course.
Confirmed.
Another fleet is coming out of hyperspace right on top of us. We are being overwhelmed.
This is Captain Nelson. We have been battling reinforcement fleets to get here and have lost many ships already. The Emperor's flagship is here. Together we can defeat him and the Taidan fleet. I am placing Squadrons Core and Jasa under your command.
Acknowledged. Pursuing targets. line confirmed. Destination locked in. Roger. Strike group, prepare for assault. Group 4 standing by. Strike group to battle positions.
Yeah, it looks like that much softer mothership is a bit of a double-edged sword. Because it doesn't matter that they have a carrier. Once the flagship is down, the Emperor's dead. Game over for the Taidan. Bet you wish you didn't send your 3 heavy cruisers away into one target now. That was dumb. The Bluey!
Strike group receiving fire. Standing by. Strike group to battle position. Strike group under enemy attack. Supporting friendly units. Cabin pressure dropping.
Fleet command back online. The Emperor is gone.
We're going down. We're going...
We have brought the Council. This war is over.
Enemy unit emerging from hyperspace.
The Galactic Council recognized our claim to this world. The sacrifice of thousands has left a trail of destruction behind us, like a path across the galaxy to Hiigara, our homeworld. So much destruction, so many lives lost for this place. A place of wonder to those who knew only the sands of Karak. Our colonists were released from their long sleep. All symbols of the old empire were destroyed. But the conflict will never be forgotten. A celebration marked the beginning of a new time. No longer fleet command, Karen Sajet survived extraction from the mothership's core. She insisted that she would be the last person to disembark and set foot on the Homeworld.
I see in the remastered version they couldn't secure the rights to use Yes's Homeworld like in the original credits, which was much more full of jubilation for finding the Homeworld. I mean, this music's good, but it has a sense of tragedy to it. I mean, I suppose that, again, there's this big notion of all the lives lost on the way there, on both sides, and why was it all necessary in the first place? But at the same time, I mean, again, the scrappy exiles on the back end of the galaxy found their way home. I mean, you'd expect a song with a lot of celebration. God, now, the issue is Homeworld, because I usually like to give a closing statement. Homeworld, the classic game, was amazing. It was a landmark in PC gaming and an RTS. However, this remastered version did not do it justice. Visually, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong on that. It looks amazing. But I've never been a person overly, attached to the look of the thing. I want the nuts and bolts, I want the internals, the engine to work properly. And it didn't. Started with the Kadeshi Swarmers. They were scuffed, including that mission, which was extra scuffed. And then ships are too fragile. The AI is an absolute mess. I mean, I don't remember Homeworld 2 AI being that bad. It's like somehow trying to put them together made it worse. I'm hoping that, at least in terms of the experience of Homeworld 2, it hasn't been altered, because, God, the AI was just a mess. I'm wagering that part of the automatic rock, paper, scissors thing of ships targeting ships that they are specifically designed to attack was probably not done very well, because the ships in Homeworld 1 are structured very differently from the ships in Homeworld 2. For instance, missile destroyers were intended for use against fighters in Homeworld 1, and to a lesser extent corvettes, but torpedo frigates in Homeworld 2 were intended specifically for use against corvettes or frigates. It all kind of... the waters got really muddy. And Homeworld 1 probably more so paid for it. So if I had to give a recommendation, if you can find Homeworld 1, I mean, I've got a disc copy of it on my shelf. I'm looking right at it. If you can find Homeworld 1 somewhere, play that. Only play the remastered version if A, you have no other choice, or B, if Homeworld 1's graphics are just... you can't handle it. You can't deal. Now, following this will be Homeworld Cataclysm. It's Homeworld Emergence now, but I've got an original thing of Cataclysm, and that wasn't included in the remastered, so I'm playing that. So you're all going to get a sense of what the original graphics looked like. And of course, because this is an original version, I have to get it to work on Windows 10, which in and of itself is fun. The menu is going to be is not going to upscale. Oh, I could try hacking the game files or something and trying to fix that, but that's probably more effort than I'm willing to commit. Besides which, I don't put the menu in the Let's Play. Why in the hell would I? The mod community, which you guys support mods, and I'm gonna give you a good on you for that one, even though I have major problems with what you did to this game. Not the mod community, the oh, there we go, there were the ones who made the better version. I mean, who knows where these guys are now, who they're working for, if they're working, if they're still in game design. Who knows? It's been a long time. I mean, Blackbird, I think, is made of... Here's the thing, I've learned to... When somebody says that it's made up of X so-and-so employees, you really have to question, what were those employees doing? What was their job? And how many of those X employees are we talking? Because, like, Blackbird is supposed to be... What, Relic? Because I think Sierra was the publisher. That was supposed to be their... You know, former Relic employees are employed by Blackbird and Direct. It's like... Yeah, but... I don't know. It's lost that feeling. God, this just isn't the same without the Homeworld song. God, and they couldn't license that. They couldn't get... Okay, again, my point, it's like, oh, why not have Homeworld Cataclysm in the remastered version? After what they did with Homeworld 1, I shriek to see what they would have done to Homeworld Cataclysm. The mechanics in that one are even more complicated, and fundamentally removed from the sequel. I mean, God, that would have just been... Ugh. I'm also upset that they changed the voice of Fleet Command in Homeworld 2. Ah, yes, the late Campbell Lane. He was in Battlestar Galactica as the first hybrid. Yeah, despite the BS, this has been fun going back. It's also been fun finding out what they screwed up when they remastered it and calling them out on it because, ugh. Oh, yeah, the technical manual. I have that somewhere, too. That's missing, though. I'm not happy about the fact that disappeared. Don't know where it is. Folks at Valve Software for beta testing. Yeah, you know, back when Valve was really passionate about what they did, not just, you know... interested in whose turn is it to turn the crank on the money factory. Ah, the ghost ship. Yeah, that's what it used to look like. Oh, that's closer. Yeah, that didn't make it into the final cut, unfortunately. That was going to be part of the Galactic Council. Oh yeah, the junkyard dog. God, that last battle. I mean, I had to redo the Kadeshi thing, but that was on account of the way it's been hard-coded now. That last battle, though, I mean, dropping so much on you at once, you could deal with it in the original, because you had, like, time to get in there and maneuver, but now it's just like, boom, you're dead. Thanks for coming out. We live in a vast sea of stars, orbiting but one among many. Yep. 2015 Battlestar? What? What's that got to do with anything? Yeah. Good voice actor. Unbound 2014. Interesting way of putting it. Well, that's it. That was Homeworld Remastered. I plan on, because this actually comes with the Tyrannic Raider mission, which the Raider Retreat was on the demo disc. You had the first 3 missions and then this one. Or the first 4 missions and then this one. So I'm planning on doing this at some point, but I'm probably just going to start Cataclysm first. And I might not even segue directly into that. I might, because right now I'm editing Halo 3 ODST with ZKA, so maybe that'll be next. If you're coming to this after that's already happened, because you're late, then none of this will matter to you. Of course, you probably abandoned the video midway through the credits, so at this point, I'm just talking to myself. So what do you care? Still, I want to qualify with my outro. Thank you all for coming with me on this journey home. And journey to my past. Nice nostalgia trip, this. Bit tainted by where things went wrong, but we'll overlook that on the grounds that it's Homeworld, man! Thank you for watching. I hope all of you viewers are staying happy out there on our Homeworld and healthy. And I'll see all of you in the next series, whichever it happens to be. As always, fare thee well.